First things first, Kahalam La Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kadash. To all understood true elders and apostles of GMS who rule well and who are laboring in the truth, putting their best foot forward for the and to the Akim putting their best foot forward. Shalom, Shalom. The Akim and Akwaf putting their best foot forward in the house of the Lord, in the house of David. Shalom, Shalom. Now, I just got done watching a video, a live stream from one of the brothers. I believe he's in California. And the topic was thermonuclear destruction. It was thermonuclear destruction. And really that goes hand in hand with the fear of the Lord, because the descriptions of thermonuclear war is just terrifying, really. It's actually terrifying. There's more nukes now than there has ever been. And me personally, China and Russia together have more nukes than Babylon. Right? Just me speaking, like as a person. I mean, China and Russia and they have in Korea. They got more nukes than America. I know Babylon has a lot of nukes, but I know China and Russia have the nukes to destroy Babylon. So their nuclear technology is better. So Babylon, like they've met their match. They've met their match, man. Through thermonuclear destruction. It's not about, right now warfare is not about who has the better boots on the ground or who has the better, who has the better info or not. It's who has the better nukes. Like, that's what it's going to come down to, who has the better nukes. And it's not going to be Babylon the Great, because according to prophecy, Gog and Magog have the nukes to destroy Babylon, and that's what they're going to do. Then everything that's in the Bible is going to come to pass. So Babylon's biting off more than they can chew. Yeah, they're gonna get surrounded in nukes, and they're gonna get. So apparently, it takes like 30 minutes. 30 minutes to launch a nuke from across the world to land here. 30 minutes. 30 minutes. So I mean, it's just a 30-minute. Like the brother was saying, it's your favorite show. So you just turn on your favorite show, man. 30 minutes. Boom, the nukes are gonna come. And also, they were talking about, he was saying that, showing videos that, and this is just to, give you fear of the Lord, really. This is the whole topic of this video. To fear the Lord with trembling. That in 30 minutes, that these nukes were gonna get reached from the other side of the world. And he said, on top of that, there's faster ways for them to come here. And actually, I could list 2 faster ways. So, the ones America is just beyond cooked. They have to nuke everybody, and everybody just has to nuke 2 spots, really. They have to nuke. And I seen this video saying that America has a contingency plan that if a nuclear war goes off, that they're launching nukes to everybody. I mean, everybody. They're not sparing any nukes. Nobody's sparing nukes. And I saw a video about America's contingency, or I don't know what the fuck contingency means, but it goes with the context. It sounds good. The final plan is just to nuke everybody. In the nuclear war, I guess the earthly concept of a nuclear war is that nobody wins. right? The earthly concept of it, right? And the plan to America is once the nukes launch, it's their launch. That's it. And what I'm trying to say is America has to nuke the whole world because they literally, their nuclear plan is to nuke everybody, including their allies. So they gotta, it's them against the whole world, and then the whole world just has to nuke two places. So I mean, like, who's gonna have more nukes land? Like, come on now, it's just basic. Obviously Gog and Magog, right? But like, listen, it takes 30 minutes for them to launch a nuke from where they're at to reach here. But they have submarines that are undetectable. They're undetectable. They do their rounds along the east and west coast constantly. For those submarines to hit, it's gonna take 10 minutes. So, in 10 minutes, and the submarines are gonna hit. So it's gonna take 10 minutes for them submarines to hit. So that's basically, that's less than a fucking Fortnite game. Or that's less than a Fortnite game. So midway through your Fortnite game, a nuke's hit. A submarine nuke. So, I mean, that's 10 minutes. And also, personally, they're gonna smuggle a nuke in, like a nuke bomb, a dirty nuke bomb in here. So those are gonna go off instantly. That's what I think. They're gonna smuggle some nukes through the border or whatever, and those are gonna go off. And also, on top of that, all those nuclear reactors that are around, like every city or whatnot, those are gonna go off. I mean, like, those are gonna go off instantly. The dirty nukes are gonna go off instantly, but the submarines nukes are gonna go off in 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, come on now. And then the ones across the world are gonna be 30 minutes. So I mean, like, come on. But I'm gonna get to the scriptures. Revelations 18:10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, standing afar for the fear of her torment, right? So the nation's still going to be shook. They're going to be standing afar. What does standing afar means? They're rejoicing, but they're keeping their distance, right? Because this place is going to be brought down with brimstone and fire like Sodom and Gomorrah. Standing afar for the fear of her, right? So, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, right? Because it's going to be on fire. America's going to be on fire. And when there's a fire, you stand far away. You don't get close to fire. Nah, you don't get close to fire. Saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, the mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. So in 1 hour, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed. So it's going to get hit in waves of nuclear thermal destruction. It's going to get hit in waves, because all it takes is 10 minutes for a submarine to hit, 30 minutes for one across the world to hit. I mean, if they have a dirty bomb, that's instant. If they have, it's only gonna take 1 hour. It's only gonna take 1 hour, and it's gonna be every nuke shot at this place in Israel. That's just the way the scriptures, the way the cookie crumbles, man. In 1 hour, man. 1 hour. That's longer than brothers' camps of their life teaching of the Bible, man. So when the brothers go out in the highways and byways, man, it's 1 hour. It's longer than that. It's 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour and 10 minutes, 2 hours, 3. I seen brothers go out there for 3 hours. I seen brothers go out there for almost 4 hours. Right? Like, I seen 3 hour videos, 3 hour 30-minute videos. Right? But typically outside the camp, when we're out there prophesying, it's like an hour hour to 30 minutes to 2 hours, right? Hour 30 minutes to 2 hours is usually the time of a camp, right? And so by the time, so just in perspective, I'm just saying this in perspective. So by the time an hour passes in camp, Babylon's already destroyed. It's basically what I'm trying to say here. Is so it takes longer for us to do camp than it's going to take for Babylon to get destroyed. Basically what I'm trying to say. Which is kind of mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. And it's only going to take 10 minutes for a submarine to hit. 30 minutes if it's launched from their bow and arrows from their side of the world. Or their bow from the other side of the world. So, yeah, this destruction is going to be quick and very, very destructive. And here I'm going to go to Revelations 18 and 17. For in 1 hour, so great riches has come to naught. For in 1 hour, great riches has come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company and ships and the sailors, and as many as trade by sea, stood afar off. Yeah, man. Reading that again, Revelations 18:17. For in 1 hour, so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors, and as many as trade by seas, stood far off. So yeah, man, Esau, all this wickedness that has been accumulated is gonna come to naught in 1 hour. Man, if you ever have an hourglass and you look at it, man, it's 1 hour. That's all it's gonna take. And for the Edomites in the bunkers, man. First off, if you're in there, man, and you're near anywhere the nukes will have you're getting cooked alive in your little bunker. You're gonna get microwaved. You're gonna get literally microwaved. And for those who do survive in other bunkers, Yahweh Shai is gonna come and bust the fucking door open and with fucking chains. So I mean, are you really? I mean, it's better to die in war than get captured. So I mean, I don't think the most cowardly Edomites, they're all gonna be Amalekites. They're all gonna get captured. And number one rule in war: don't get captured, bro. You don't want to get captured, and them fuckers are gonna get captured. So them fucking cowards that run off to bunkers like rats, they're gonna get captured. Gonna be the first fruits of slavery, righteous slavery. So I mean, those bunkers aren't bro. Esau Edom's insane. Those bunkers are not. They're not gonna do anything. Esau Edom's already crazy, and he rules the world, right? But he can't escape the confines of the earthly world. So this dude's gonna go insane in a little bunker, bruh. He's gonna go crazy. He's gonna go crazy in there. They're probably gonna eat each other. They're gonna eat each other in there, man. They're gonna eat each other because they're so insane. They probably have food in there, but they probably won't even see the food as food or some. They're gonna see demons in it, bro. Being in that bunker is not gonna save you. I'm sorry, it's not gonna save you. If anything, it's gonna make it worse, man. Why the fuck you wanna be in the bunker, bruh? What, you gonna be in the bunk, man? It's better to die in the fucking thermonuclear fire, man. You do not want to be in no bunker, bruh. Me speaking as just me speaking like straight up, like This fucking Edomite in his fucking big ass, annoying ass truck. Fucking annoying as F-250. But yeah, you're not gonna want to be in no fucking makeshift little prison, bruh. Nah, man. Even like how they have those secret bunkers, like, you know, up in like California, not California, maybe in California, you know, in Denver and Colorado. How they have them secret bunkers over there in Antarctica and whatnot, and like Greenland and Finland or wherever the fuck they want to put them. Man, those bunkers, they're gonna go against them. It's gonna be a detriment because first off, okay, maybe we have resources in there, but then you're gonna be fighting over the resources in there. So you're basically, bro, you don't want to be in no bunker. And them Edomites gonna run straight to the bunker first off because they're fucking rats, and that's where they're from. So you know they're used to it. But secondly, because they're out of options. They're out of options. They're gonna be out of options, and their only option is to hide like gutter rats, even if it's the worst decision possible. Because you're not gonna you're not gonna want to get captured by Yahweh. You're not gonna get. Nah, yeah, it's gonna be bad. Hell no. You don't want to be a POW of Yahweh. That's no. I mean, you don't want to be a POW in general, but when it's actually it's bad news. Bad news for the contras. But let me go to my notes, and I'm just gonna read them off. And I made a video revolving these notes, but man, they apply. So we're reading them again. Just keep them repetition in the mind, keep them repeating in the mind. These precepts, and I put up the revelation precepts in the blue letter. And yeah, man, in 1 hour, everything's gonna come to naught. And they're gonna be cheering. Everybody's gonna be cheering. Alas, alas, Babylon is fallen, man. And also, this is where the other precept comes into play, where they're gonna say, what's that one precept? Oh yeah, is this the man that made the world tremble? That's where they're gonna start saying that. And by men, they're talking about a group of people. And they say, alas, alas, is this the man that made the world tremble? Or Salakia, they say, alas, alas, Babylon is fallen. And they're gonna say, is this the man that made the world tremble? The man that made the world tremble. And by man, they're talking about a group of people, which is really the Amalekites, the Edomites. First and foremost, the Amalekites, and then the Edomites. Because at the end of the day, these Amalekites are just rats. Yeah, man. But let me get back to these scriptures right here, these precepts. First and foremost, Proverbs 9 and 10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. Like I said in the scriptures, if there's one thing to do, is to get understanding. I don't remember the precept. With all thy getting, get understanding. Loosely paraphrasing. To get understanding, we must have a trembling fear of the Lord, a fear of the Lord, man. Fear of the Lord and His Word. Because ultimately, ICBM nukes are getting dropped. I mean, it's just the way the cookie's gonna. It's just the way it's gonna go. I mean, just the way it's gonna go. I mean, you don't need to be in the the Edomites see the way this is the way it's gonna go. And if you're in the world and you're up into, you know, the prepper world or into politics or into, I don't know, geography, you know that there's only one way it could really go, realistically speaking, and it's thermonuclear war. I mean, it's just the only way. And here we're moving on to Isaiah 49:25. But thus says the Lord, even the captives of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. Even the captives of the mighty shall be taken away. Even the captives of the mighty shall be taken away. So the captives, man, the slaves of these Babylonians, man. Oh, there's a snake. There's a snake in the sidewalk. Caught you lacking, snake. It was a little grass snake. It was white. It was white though, like albino. It's like an albino snake on the sidewalk. I used to catch snakes when I was a little kid. Even the captives of the mighty shall be taken away. Yeah, man, so the captives of the mighty will be taken away. The mighty is going to become captives, right? As well. I'm just going to read on. Starting from the top, Isaiah 49:25. But thus says the Lord, even the captives of the mighty shall be taken away, and the prey of the terrible shall be delivered. Who is the prey of the terrible? The elect. For I will contend with him that contendeth with thee, and I will save thy children. Isaiah 49:26. And I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh. That's what's coming in with the thermonuclear destruction, man. These Edomites created the sword to destroy themselves. I mean, is Teman really that smart when this dumbass makes the fucking weapon that he's gonna stab himself with? Are you really that smart? Or are you just an idiot? It was better for you not to make it. I mean, this is Teman. This is the smartest of the Edomites. If Teman's retarded, what makes the fucking other Edomites? If Teman's retarded, it's all downhill. And Teman's a fucking idiot because he made the fucking weapon to destroy themselves. So, I mean, it is what it is. I will feed them that oppress thee with their own flesh, and they shall be drunken with their own blood, as with sweet wine. And all flesh shall know that I, the Lord, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob. Matthew 18:6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones, which believe in me, the elect, the 1/3, it were better for them that a millstone were hang about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depths of the sea. So it's better to die drowning with a millstone on your neck than offend one of these little ones. And I've read that drowning is actually one of the worst ways to die. So, I mean, it's better to die one of the most horrifying ways than than offend one of the little ones. And this goes for 2/3 Jakes, this goes for the Edom nations, this goes for Esau Edom. and the whole world has offended his little ones. Really, the whole world has offended his little ones. There's this like old car. Actually, kind of looks. This old looking Mustang car. I don't even know if it's a Mustang, but there's like a mailbox, and like the silhouette's making it look like it has a motor sticking out, like some fucking Fast and Furious shit. I always wanted a motor sticking out of my Chevy. It's fucking. I don't have a Chevy, but you know, like what was it? Like Chevy, the Chevelles with the fucking motor sticking out. Them bitches go hard. Them bitches are fire. Anywho, getting back to the topic. I mean, it's an old looking Mustang, but the mailbox made it look like it was like the motor was sticking out. Getting back to the scriptures. Matthew 18:7. Woe unto the world because of the offenses. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offenses cometh. Matthew 18:17. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come. But woe to that man by whom the offenses cometh. Yeah, man, curse the man that is saying, curse the man that is going to receive judgment. That's going to receive judgment for their maldoings. So I was saying, curse the man that's going to receive judgment for their maldoings. Who is that? Esau, Edom, the heathen nations, 2/3 Israel. Hey, that's a cool little muscle car, I ain't gonna cap. It's probably like a 4 or 5 speed. It's probably 4 speed since it looks old. Yeah, man. Thermonuclear destruction is upon us. It's very upon us, man. It's upon us, man. Every like you look at all these pepper channels, man. That's all they talk about. That's all they talk about. Fucking wars and rumors of wars, thermonuclear destruction, because that's the next phase in this war. It's a multidimensional war, and it's so multidimensional right now. It's so multidimensional, and because at the end game is nukes. That's the end game, is thermonuclear nukes, and atomic bombs have been dropped already. I believe it was September 1st, September 2nd. I mean, around September, right? I mean, September 1st of 1944 to 1944? To 1944 or 1945. Where the nukes dropped, Nagasaki and Hiroshima, I'm believing. Okay, the dates might be a little off, but Nagasaki and Hiroshima did get nuked by atomic bombs. Okay, so those were atomic bombs. Now we have nuclear bombs. So, I mean, if you thought atomic bombs are bad, wait till the nukes hit. And them nukes are they're gonna be scary, man. If you survive the first wave, there's gonna be more waves coming. So if you're not in the street, you ain't surviving it. You ain't surviving it because it's coming in, and it's in 1 hour. It's all gonna be said and done. I mean, the nukes are as real as they get, man. The nukes are activated. The nukes are activated, man. They're nuclear submarines on the coast. There's nukes everywhere, man. It's nukes everywhere, man. I mean, everywhere, man. It's easier, according to this Edomite bitch that I saw on this interview, from a video from one of the brothers. It's easier to find a grape-like object in space than to find a nuke in the bottom in the sea. So it's easier to find a great-sized object in space than to find a fucking nuke in the sea. So it's easier to look up into space than to find a fucking nuke in your ocean. And on top of that, we're not even talking about Leviathan. Like, come on, bro. America's cooked. Man. And let me go back to Revelations. Standing, Revelations 18:10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Revelations 18:17, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught, and every shipmaster and all the company in ships and sailors, as many as trade by sea, stood afar off. In Revelations 18:19, and they cast dust on their heads and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness, for in 1 hour she is made desolate. For 1 hour she is made desolate. So yeah, man, it takes 30 minutes for a nuke to get here from across the world. So looking at the time period at the timestamp, a nuke would already got here by the link to this video, and double up this video, and that's how long Babylon would take to destroy. So if you watch this video twice, that's how long Babylon would take to be destroyed. Right? In the 30-minute mark. I'm the 32-minute mark. I'm a little past. But yeah, man, just perspective. It takes about the time I made this video for a nuke to get here from across the world. This lesson, just put it into perspective. With that being said, all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rikakadash, double honors to the true elders and apostles of GMS who rule well. Ka'alam Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rikakadash. Tawara Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rikakadash. Tawara Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Rikakadash. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Stay prayed up, stay prayed up. And shalom.